Hey guys, hello from Kansas City. Today is February 24th, 2017. Just a quick little video from me. I'm Jeremiah Nichol, aka JT Nichol on Reddit and at ProDJKC on Twitter. So great. Over 10,000 people are now subscribed to EthTrader. Welcome all of you new folks. I've been in that room for at least a year now, and what a great community it is. I've been noticing a lot of people lately are kind of fractionalizing and moving off and starting new rooms. I think Ether Addict 77 has made a new, more focused trading group. EthTraders got some flack from people wondering why the mods aren't hammering down more on it. Listen, man, it's Reddit. And I think sometimes when you got mods that are just constantly deleting posts or whatever because they're off topic, it just kind of stifles growth, and it kind of frames a narrower frame of mindset as to the conversation. Who's to say one thing is a bad post and one thing is a good post? If it's even slightly on topic at all, then where does the line draw? And if the moderators have kind of a looser control over it, then you know what? You got your downvote button and your upvote button. I've caught some slack in private messages, as well as people saying, hey, I post too much funny crap and I'm trying to be cute too often. Listen, I was there when that sub had less than 1,000 people and the daily thread had less than 100 posts. And so sometimes it was just like a family, right? And so here's what I was cooking that day. And I would post recipes and we'd go off topic and stuff because, you know, the price would sit stagnant and Ethereum was still kind of getting legs and growing and everything like that. Now that it's over 10,000, I can understand why newcomers are like, gee whiz, what's going on in this room? Everybody's talking about altcoins and everything else. It's reading like a Poloniex troll box. Well, it's not that bad. And like I said, if you want to use your vote button, go ahead, up and down. What I have noticed is I'm seeing a lot of people that are just posting information and it's on topic and they're immediately getting downvoted. And it has me wondering if there's not some bots running around now that are just automatically downvoting everything that comes across. Because I see like people within like 15 seconds it gets downvoted. It's like based on what? Because they've contributed something. So careful with the downvote button. And if you're running one of those bots, well, what's the point, right? So vote accordingly. I try to vote like, 20-to-1 ratio. I upvote good conversations even if I don't agree with everything that's being posted because it is good conversation. Do I post a lot of stuff that's nonsense? Yeah, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tone it down. In fact, I have relegated that I'm no longer at the $13 level going to be talking about a certain food item, I promise, through the end of March. And the reason why I say the end of March is because by the end of March, I don't think we're going to be talking about $13 anymore. I think we're going to be above that. And if we're not, so be it. Great. So congratulations to Bitcoin on the all-time high being broken through convincingly. Wow. And if the ETF gets passed, I think that's wonderful news for all of crypto. Things like Ethereum are going to get an ETF. If Bitcoin can get one, ETFs will be handed out, I think, more often. We'll see what happens, though. I was in a conversation with somebody about, the price going up $1 or down $1. I was willing to bet that it was going to go up to $13.70 rather than down to $11.70, and so far it came pretty close yesterday, going to $13.30. I feel like it's kind of a holding point right here, right? Because this is the kind of volatility that makes me wonder. I don't think we're going to be correcting down all that hard. I think we're going to be moving up, potentially rapidly. We'll see. I just don't get stuck trying to spot trade the train. But anyway, I can't really give a lot of advice. That's just what I'm going to be doing. I originally was thinking about maybe paying off some mining equipment around the $15 range. But, boy, with everything kind of lining up, whether the ETF passes or it doesn't, and the EE announcement, the Enterprise Ethereum announcement, it just makes me wonder if we are getting ready to launch up maybe closer back to all-time high for us. Somebody had posted in the daily discussion, this feels like January 2016 all over again. I have to agree with that. barring no bad actors or anything like that. Oh, why did I go out of focus here? All right. There we go. Barring any bad actors or bad code or incredible heists of any kind, hacks or whatever, Ethereum's just robust. And the network effect of developers is just clear. There's just so much good information coming. It's hard to keep track of. Hold on, I'm going to take a drink of coffee. So anyway, I also have an idea, and I really need your help with this. This is seriously something that I'd be happy to be criticized for, and I want ideas if you think it's a good idea. I would like to see a very comprehensive survey produced. So I've been working on this survey, and I've been working, trying to bounce some ideas off of a couple other very trusted members of our community and getting some insight from there. I won't reveal names because it's not important at this point. But basically, it's going to have questions that you would find on any survey. What country are you from? When did you first hear about Bitcoin? What are your thoughts on blockchain and whatnot? But what I want to do is also take into consideration as many of the reasonable alternate currencies that are out there, as well as all of the dApps, and make a very comprehensive survey. And it'll take a little bit of time to complete. The dream of mine is, this is where I think I may be going off the rails a bit, so I'm curious what you think. The dream of this would be to incorporate this survey into some kind of smart contract, where if there was some seed money available, people would actually earn a little bit of Ethereum for taking the survey, and then would pay a little bit of Ethereum to get the results of the survey. And we're not talking about a lot of money. It's not a goal to make a profit. It's just a goal to perpetuate and put a little skin in the game and make it worth your time. But also, if you are the type of person that likes those kinds of metrics and you like those kinds of data sets, and those data sets have value to you, then you would pay a small amount. So, for example, maybe you get paid 0.1 Ether for taking it, and you pay 0.2 Ether for the results. I would pay for that. I don't know exactly what I would do with it, but I would love to read people's comments. And the best part is that it would be neat if it could be coded onto a smart contract of some kind and be done annually. So it's kind of like an annual report from the Ethereum community that we could give, push and pull data. And if your views and opinions change, now you're updating it. It's like the who's who of Ethereum without revealing identities or caring about all that. I think it would be neat. And I'm not even going to ask, I don't even want to put in there things like, how much Ether do you have, right? That's not the point. The point of it is what tokens are you interested in? Have you participated in those tokens? It's not about how much. Now, if you think it would be a better metric to find out from our users, like how much do they have and all that, tell me in the comments. I'm open. If you think this is a bad idea, I'm good with that. I understand. Sometimes surveys are really just kind of BS, right? They really are. It's like straw poll me's, right? But I like putting them out there, and I like answering them too, for what it's worth to the end user. But it would be neat, I think, to have a little clearer idea of who our people are and where their focus is. And I want to try to reach across the aisle into other communities too. But I know it's going to get skewed, right? So results are going to be skewed. But is it an international blockchain survey? Is it an international Ethereum survey? What would be the way to craft this that would be the most meaningful? And maybe it's just dust in the wind too, right? Nice pun. I'm from Kansas, by the way. Tell me your thoughts. I'm curious. And tell me your questions too. I mean, I've already got all the obvious ones, basic information type questions, your age, not exact age, but 31 to 35, 35 to 40, and so on and so forth. So anyway, I don't really have anything more than that. This community's gotten huge. Man, it's incredible. Over 10,000 EthTraders subscribers. Congratulations to all the new people. I hope you guys are just as incredibly awed by the rabbit hole as I am, as well as many of my friends online. And I hope you guys are all doing good out there. Stay safe with your assets. Keep your stuff locked up. All right. There you go. If you don't have one of those bad boys, it might be time to get one. It just seems like every time Bitcoin climbs up to an all-time high, shenanigans happen, right? Every time it seems like, whenever that volume goes up, all of a sudden, something happens or whatever. Just watch out and be safe out there. For what it's worth, I'm 100% F. I'm very elated for Bitcoin community. Good job and good luck. All right. Take care, everybody from Kansas City. Big hugs. We will see you soon. Bye.